In this bulletin, Adventist education is declared to be core to the mission of the church.
An Adventist has been returned to office with the safest seat in the Queensland elections.
And a successful Sanitarium Kitchen Cafe has a dedication to Ellen White on its menus. This is InFocus News. Hello, I'm David Gibbons.
And I'm Tanya Chan. Thanks for joining us.
The President of the Adventist Church in the South Pacific, Dr. Barry Oliver, has declared Adventist Christian schools to be core to the mission of the church.
It's not just a core mission, it is core mission. And certainly that's my conviction.
More than 70 ministers, teachers and administrators from across Australia spent 2 days at an education summit in Melbourne.
In our system, we are always looking for the best teachers. We are looking for more than Christian teachers. We're looking for teachers who understand and live the special character of Adventist education.
The summit explored the distinctives and values of Adventist schooling, the problems of staffing and finances, and how to be more effective in presenting Jesus Christ to young people.
I believe that our schools actually provide the best evangelistic opportunity that we have as a church in the next 5 to 10 years.
Adventist first established schools in Australia and New Zealand more than 100 years ago. And you can watch all of the full interviews online. Former New South Wales Premier Bob Carr has agreed to address a Family Voice civic forum in April on religious freedom, vilification laws and a Charter of Rights. Both sides of the New South Wales Parliament have concerns about proposals for a National Charter of Rights favoured by Federal Attorney General Robert McClelland. Carr has previously gone on record saying the people of Australia can be trusted at the ballot box and that a Charter or Bill of Rights cannot guarantee freedoms.
A Bill of Rights gives you no guarantees. It's the ethos of your people that makes you free.
And you can watch my full interview with Mr Carr online.
The state member for Woodridge has been returned with the widest margin of any seat at the recent Queensland elections. Mrs Desley Scott, who is a Seventh-day Adventist, returned to office last week with more than 70% of her electorate voting for her, making Woodridge the safest seat in Queensland. Mrs Scott has held the Southern Brisbane seat for the Labor Party since she entered Parliament in 2001. According to Premier Christian media in the United Kingdom, the Pope is under fire following a series of gaffes. The editor of the Independent Catholic News says that Benedict XVI's 4-year papacy has been marked with poor advice. The Pope caused outrage in Africa where AIDS kills some 6,000 people each day by saying that condoms don't help in the fight against AIDS. And the Pope also excommunicated doctors who performed an abortion on a 9-year-old girl who had been raped by her stepfather.
When I hear about his comments on condoms, hugely embarrassing, and I don't want to say a disaster, but I'm very embarrassed.
Some Catholics and other Christians are saying the Vatican is out of touch.
And on the topic of the Church of Rome, an international expert on church unity has urged the Roman Catholic Church to quash its excommunication of Martin Luther. Reverend Gunther Gassmann, a German Lutheran theologian, says that such an act would be a remarkable step and a sign of hope and encouragement. He says that a joint Lutheran Catholic statement published in 1983 to mark the 500th anniversary of Luther's birth was helpful. Luther had been an icon of Catholic Lutheran conflict and division for more than 400 years.
Australian Bureau of Statistics figures show many male teachers are abandoning public schools to work in the Catholic or independent systems. The ABS data show the number of male teachers in government schools has fallen by more than 2,100 during the past 10 years, while those working in non-government schools has increased by more than 6,500 during the same period. Yet the trend has not extended to female teachers, who are increasingly opting to work across all schools, public and private, and make up about 2/3 of the teaching profession.
The Queensland Premier Anna Bligh received a $30,000 cheque from the Adventist Development and Relief Agency in Australia to assist families affected by the Queensland floods earlier this year. South Queensland ADRA Director Pastor Chris Foote was told that Seventh-day Adventists were the first Christian denomination to come forward and provide assistance. Cyclone Charlotte and Ellie, both rated as Category 1, wreaked havoc in the Carpentaria and Hinchinbrook Shires, with up to 65% of homes destroyed by flooding. The Cowan-Yama Aboriginal Shire Council expects to remain cut off until the end of April. First it was guitarist Brian Head Welsh. Now a second member of the popular heavy metal band Korn has abandoned his drugged lifestyle and put his personal faith in Jesus Christ. The group's bass player Reginald Fieldy Arvizu has written a book, Got the Life, My Journey of Addiction, Faith, Recovery and Korn. In his own words, Arvizu was a mean addict and womaniser. But he quit the lifestyle after his father, a born-again Christian, told him his dying wish. He wanted his son to find God. The book includes letters that Arvizu wrote to each band member apologising for his past behaviour.
15 months ago, Adventist pastor Brendan Pratt was totally paralysed. Pratt suffered from an attack of transverse myelitis. His body's immune system attacked his spine instead of the flu he had at the time. But today he is mobile again, thanks to a miracle. Pratt received blood transfusions, but God played a bigger part. This Easter, Pratt will spend time with his family and thanking God for the miracle of life.
Most people who end up with transverse myelitis don't make a full recovery, and especially not as quickly as mine. In fact, my neurologist, she calls me the miracle man.
Adventists are using Easter this year to remind the community that Jesus Christ died for them. And the church is encouraging the public to give something back to the community by making a blood donation. The You Can Too television commercial campaign will go to air in Australia, New Zealand and Fiji again this Easter. Some Australians will celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ this Easter by attending church and spending time with family. But many would rather be shopping. The Office of Industrial Relations has refused permission for major retailers in New South Wales to trade on Easter Sunday. But retailers are appealing the decision. More than 80 stores, including Myer, David Jones, Kmart, Freedom and Officeworks, view Easter Sunday as a day like any other and see no reason why shopping should cease at this time. The stores argue Easter Sunday is a valid trading day given the diminished role of religion in society.
The Sanitarium Health Food Company experiment with reopening a cafe in downtown Brisbane 12 months ago has worked, according to manager Deborah Peralta. The vegetarian restaurant and lifestyle centre is a deliberate strategy for the health food icon to quality, freshness and an intentional face-to-face connection with the public. Deborah says that the public are intrigued by the special dedication to Ellen White on the front of the menu. Patrons like to stop and talk with the staff about the value of being healthy. And some days it's standing room only for lunch. New menus for autumn were launched this week, still containing the dedication to Ellen White for her pioneering courage, care and vision. Are you watching the full half hour of InFocus on Hope TV each week?
You can also watch segments of the program online as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Tanya Chan.
See you again next week. I'm David Gibbons.